Forget everything you thought you knew about being human, because 2 million years ago you were not the predator. You were the snack. And the weirdest part, the thing that eventually made you the deadliest animal on the planet, wasn't strength, speed, or claws. It was sweat. It's 1.8 million years ago, East Africa. You are Homo erectus. No claws, no fangs, no fur thick enough to matter. You're standing in tall grass and something is watching you from it. You just don't know what yet. And in this world, not knowing gets you killed. You try to run, you fail. A sprinting lion hits speeds you can't touch in first gear. Usain Bolt's top speed is 27 mph. A lion casually jogging is faster than his personal best. So you try a new strategy. You don't outrun it. You outlast it. Unlike a lion, which overheats after a 30-second burst and has to stop and pant in the shade, you sweat through 2 million pores instead of panting through your mouth. That let you keep your brain and body cool while moving for hours. The advantage: you could chase prey in the punishing midday heat, when every other predator on the savanna was hiding useless. This is called persistence hunting. You don't outrun your prey, you just refuse to stop until it collapses from heatstroke before you do. How long would you have to jog in 100-degree heat with no water bottle to actually pull this off? Sometimes 6 hours straight. Just when this strategy starts working, when you're finally winning against antelope and gazelle, a bigger problem shows up. You're not the only thing hunting your kill. Hyenas can smell blood from over a mile away, and they travel in packs built specifically to steal food from something exhausted and alone. Which, after 6 hours of chasing an antelope through the heat, is exactly what you are. You try to defend your kill, it fails. A single spooked human against a hyena pack is not a fight, it's a donation. So you try something new, you stop hunting alone. Unlike almost every other predator on Earth, which hunts solo or in small family units, early humans hunted and scavenged in coordinated groups with a division of labor. Some tracking, some throwing, some driving prey toward an ambush. The advantage: a hyena pack fights over food. A human group could plan for it in advance, using thrown rocks and sharpened sticks to hold a kill site that no single human could ever defend alone. Cooperation, it turns out, was your actual clause. By age 5, you're already smaller and weaker than a modern chimpanzee your age. Early human children grew slowly, staying soft and vulnerable for years longer than any other primate on the savanna. By age 15, you're barely at adult height, still years away from full strength, while a lion your age has already been a fully armed apex predator for over a decade. You are, by any objective measure, the slowest developing animal in this entire ecosystem. You'd think surviving childhood would be the hard part. Nature disagrees, it's just getting started. Eventually, the lions learn to avoid your group entirely. Not because you're strong, but because 10 humans with sharpened sticks, coordinated timing, and nothing left to lose are more trouble than any meal is worth. For the first time in your life, you walk across open ground without checking the grass every 10 seconds. But a new conflict replaces the old one, and it's worse: your own species. As your group's hunting success grows, so does your territory. And that means competing with rival human bands for the same water holes, the same shade, the same migrating herds. Unlike a lion fight, which ends when one animal backs off, a human conflict can be planned, remembered, and repeated for generations. Unlike chimpanzees, who mostly fight over food in the moment, early human groups appear to have used fire not just for warmth, but as a territorial signal. A controlled blaze visible for miles, marking this ground is taken. The advantage: fire didn't just cook meat and soften plants that used to take hours to chew. It let you claim land without a single punch thrown. For the first time, an animal was winning fights before they even started. With fire, tools, and numbers on your side, you've become something the savanna has never seen before: an animal that predators actively root around. But status inside the group is its own battlefield now. Who gets first pick of the meat? Who leads the hunt? Who gets left behind when supplies run short? The lions stopped being your problem, your neighbors didn't. You've gained territory, You've gained the fear, maybe even the respect of every predator on the plain. But something else is still missing. Early humans who got sick, injured, or simply too different were sometimes abandoned or cast out of the group entirely, and belonging was never guaranteed just because you'd survived this long. You could win every fight against nature, and still lose everything the moment your own tribe decided you no longer fit. Eventually, a younger, faster hunter takes your place at the front of the group. The role you fought your entire life to earn passes to someone else, the way it always does. As the sun sets over the savanna, you realize the real story was never about lions or heat or claws. It was this: humans didn't survive because we were the strongest animal on the plain. We survived because we were the ones willing to keep walking after everything else gave up, together or not at all.